I'm still trying to wrap my brain around this. Some of you by now might remember the name Tony Buzby. He is the Texas-based attorney who has previously announced plans to file 120 separate lawsuits against Diddy. He also said that Diddy was not his only target. Buzby previously shared that he had reached out to many of Diddy's famous friends that he knew were in attendance at the freak-offs. Well, some people viewed that as a threat, blackmail, extortion. And that's exactly why one of Diddy's famous pals, who is unnamed, filed a lawsuit just now anonymously against Tony Buzby. In this claim filed today, the unnamed celebrity is suing Buzby for extortion and intentional infliction of emotional distress. And yes, I'm sure your mind is racing with possibilities of who could this famous person be? Did they just open a Pandora's box? I'm getting Garth Brooks vibes. Remember when Garth Brooks preemptively sued the woman who made those allegations against him? That kind of opened the door to him being named as her alleged rapist. So, this person suing Buzby says that he himself is a high-profile individual, that he knows Diddy and has attended parties with him. And he claims that Buzby and his clients are using that information, which is widely known, and, quote, shamelessly attempting to extort exorbitant sums from him. I'm just going to say it. My first thought is Leonardo DiCaprio. It is, because it just is. And it makes sense, just the threat of being named in a lawsuit is enough to make a lot of people pay up, even if they did nothing wrong. Or maybe it's Ashton Kutcher, or Jay-Z, or Donald Trump. Diddy's parties were the place to be for many years, and celebrity after celebrity, they were all there. And Tony Buzby knows that. See what I'm getting at? And this person is also laying that out there too. Not only that, the celebrity says that Buzby's letter included, quote, entirely fabricated and malicious allegations of SA, assault, wrongdoing of the intimate kind, including multiple incidents of rape of a minor, both male and female. Per the suit, Buzby made clear the allegations would be made against the celeb in a public lawsuit if he refused to comply with the demands. A huge payout. But this celebrity insists he is innocent, and Buzby is fraudulently extorting him and others. And this is public information now that Buzby has been doing this. In fact, he was in that new Diddy doc that was produced by the folks over at TMZ, and he was straight up asked if he'd threatened a public suit against a celebrity if they didn't settle out of court, and he acknowledged that he had. Buzby said, quote, "We have. And then, because it's in the best interests of the victim, we attempt to resolve the matters without the filing of a public lawsuit. And we have done that already. We've done that. Everyone is focused on what other celebrities were involved," Buzby continues. "Who is going to be named? Who is going to be outed? I don't expect that to happen this week. We want to make sure if we name individuals beyond Mr. Combs that we have done our homework, because it's going to create a firestorm, and we understand that. This is the most damning part, though. If you were in the room, participated, watched it happen, and didn't say anything or helped cover it up, in my view, you have a problem." I don't know. I don't know. If the participant of the freak off, who was a famous person, knew that criminality was happening, yes, I would think they would have a problem. But if you were participating and getting your freak off and you were under the influence of substances and you had no idea that some inappropriateness was happening, I don't know. I think it's murky water, and it's definitely murky water if this was extortion or not. And the guy suing Buzby has made a bold claim saying that the demand against him, is not the first time Buzby and even some of his clients, quote, have been involved in an extortionate scheme to extract money from high profile individuals by threatening baseless legal action. And they even name checked. The lawsuit says that the FBI investigated one of Buzby's clients as there was concern that they were extorting NFL star Deshaun Watson for misconduct. The lawsuit notes, ultimately, the criminal cases defendant threatened to pursue against Watson were rejected by two separate grand juries and were never criminally prosecuted. Further evidence that the baseless misconduct claims in defendant's demand letter would not have held up in civil court either. So, Buzby, shady, claims this celebrity, and some of Buzby's clients, liars. A lot to take in. And this person might be telling the truth. Not every person that went to a Diddy party participated in a freak off. Most didn't. And, not all freak offs are created equal, right? Some allegedly had minors, some didn't. It's all very murky and gray. Ugh. What do you think of this all? It's a lot to take in. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments.